Capricorn, this is your mid-March tarot reading. And on this past Sunday, I did a lunar eclipse for all the signs and all in one reading. It was really long, like 2.5 hours. Timestamps are on there. Do watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to see what energies are around you for this lunar eclipse. And if you have a suggestion for things we can cover in those bonus readings, put it in the comments below. And I'm going to plan on doing them like that for the Sundays, and then I will be live in the chat to talk with you guys. So do join me on Sundays if you can. So, and I will put a link to that at the end of this video. So if Capricorn is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Bam. We have wisdom 22. Look at that. I love books. Do you like books? I like books. Dance. Find your heart's rhythm. Step lightly and swing with the melody. Close your eyes and let joy lead the way. I like that. It's very happy energy. And we have happy family. This sounds like a Chinese restaurant, like meal, choose a happy family. I don't know why I think that every time I see that card, but that is like the 10 of cups. So looks good. King of Pentacles. That is some Taurus energy. The devil. There you are, Capricorn. Ooh, the Chariot. That's Cancer energy. Haven't been seeing that a lot lately, but it came out for Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles. There you are again. Wow. We have King of Pentacles. Woohoo. We have that twice. Okay. And we have the King of Wands. We have 3 kings here. One more and we'd have Emperor energy. Wow. Okay. So I think, okay, let me just say this. Rarely do I see a reading with this kind of setup. We have 2 major arcana and the rest are court cards. We have 3 kings and 1 queen. So this is not talking about your daily life. The court cards represent people, but this could be different aspects of yourself. So let's just see what comes through in the reading, see what kind of energies I pick up on, because I just never know until I get into it. So we have the King of Pentacles as the recent past with the Queen of Pentacles. This is a divine pair, male and female, typically energies. Doesn't have to be. I guess you could say there's a father of all resources and the queen of all resources, right? This could be, now if this isn't 2 separate people, this could be you having both qualities and being balanced in your yin and yang energies, which is great. That's great. And I do see a lot of wisdom here because we do have the kings. Ooh, all right. So, wow, I'm still just stunned because there's no minor arcana. It's just, we have this lovely, we have a lot of earth energy here. 2 King of Pentacles. So the focus here, I think, is on this King of Pentacles. This is that it's very patient, reliable, persistent, honest energy. This is someone who is an honest businessman, someone who is honest with their resources, honest with their time and energy. I feel like this is somebody who's well reserved and I think respected in the community, right? I feel like this is very mature energy. And that's being crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a fixed energy and then we have a cardinal energy. And the cardinal energies are all the queens and they are the initiators. So whereas, this is that persistent fixed energy, the queens have this ability to manipulate energy to make things grow, to initiate, to start things. And so there is this either a need to initiate more growth, or you're wanting to initiate more growth and abundance, or this is just someone who is crossing into your energy, someone who can initiate more creative abundance with these pentacles. And fertility, we see the little rabbit here, we see purity. I mean, this is just a really good energy to have both of these combined, because this is actually your Capricorn energy. So you might be dealing with a Taurus, or someone who's in this King of Pentacles energy, male or female, does not matter. And so now we have you again, and now we have the King of Pentacles coming across you. So, you know, the Devil card, because we are talking about your sign, Capricorn, this could just be representing you again and how this person is affecting you, because we have you here and you're crossing their energy. And now we have it the other way. We have them crossing your energy. So that's an interesting dynamic here. I think they see this passion in you. I think they see how focused and maybe obsessive you can get when you are dealing with your resources. I feel like there's an OCD quality here with this devil. Now, that doesn't necessarily have to be bad. I mean, OCD, it does mean obsessive compulsive disorder. Things only become a disorder when it disorders your life, when you can't function properly. Okay. So, but we don't have anything negative here. So the only time really the devil takes on negative connotations for me is in the presence of other cards that, can support that finding. So what I see here is, I think you just being all the elements that is you. You're hardworking, you're disciplined, you're reserved, practical, and patient, you know? Um, and I think you have a tendency here. You see how this guy is pulling strings? I think you do. I think you pull the strings in this relationship, and or at least in your work. I feel like you're the boss. You're the puppet master, right? You are in control of the situation. You are in control of other people, and that's what we see here. This devil energy is in control of the workers, right? People do their bidding, but I'm not seeing this in a bad way. I'm not seeing it in a bad way. This really makes me think of the robot devil in Futurama. And so maybe this other person here, this King of Pentacles, I think you work well together, and I think this person helps keep you grounded even more, because this is all earthly, grounded, stable energy. So I feel like it's the same cards, is that's you and this person, and then it's almost like that's what it's supposed to be. I don't know what else to say. What else can you say about that? Hmm. I feel like this person is in your past and your present energy. And so now, and maybe they're helping you try to direct this energy. We have the Chariot and the King of Wands. The Chariot is a card of movement, is a card of Cancer. So it is a water energy, but it's also cardinal energy, again, because Cancer is a cardinal sign, so it's an initiator. And so the King of Wands is also an initiator, an entrepreneur, a visionary. So, and this is Leo energy, the King of Wands. So if you're wanting to create something new, you want to embody this fiery, emboldened King of Wands energy, very creative in their ideas. And I think the Queen of Pentacles is also very creative and resourceful as well. But the King of Wands has inspiration. They have the Ace of Wands here, which is in spirit, which means inspiration in spirit. And so I'm getting a sense that there is a lot of self-control here. I'm feeling that with the devil. So you can either be controlled by the devil, or you can be the one that's in control, right? And I'm feeling that with this Chariot card. I feel like you have life by the reins here, Capricorn. That's what I'm feeling. And this is also a card of ambition and focus. And that's what we see here with the King of Wands. So there might be a new passion project coming into play for you, or something you're wanting to go towards that has this King of Wands, or you're needing to be in this King of Wands energy to make this journey, because this could be travel with the Chariot. It's certainly about direction and being in alignment. So you might be starting a new business. This could be a passion project, Capricorn, because we have this passion here with this King of Wands. So you're going towards this energy of the King of Wands, or this is what's coming across from you. So, if this King of Wands is another person, I think it's someone that you might be going in the business with, or something like that. You're headed towards this energy, whether you're going to embody it or meet it along your way. I don't know. It'll be different for those of you. It'll be different. But other than that, that's a really interesting reading. I can't wait to see what comes out in the extended. That's going to be fascinating, because this really doesn't tell a whole lot. We have protection, strong protective magic for the family and the home. We have mountain. Know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. There's where that wisdom comes into play. We have dog barking, advice from a friend. Cobweb, protected. Again, so you have two things of protection. And so I need to mention, with the King of Wands, he has salamanders all around him, and that gives him a sense of protection and from, taking a risk, right? So protected from negative forces beyond your control. So this would be saying it's a good time to take a risk on something that's positive for you. Archway, there we go. New opportunities, possibilities, and paths are opening up. This right here. This is a new opportunity, a new pathway. And it's saying take a risk on it, that it's protected at this time. That's what we're seeing. So let's go ahead and dive into that extended so we can get some more information here, because this was a bit limited. I'll be honest with you. So if you want to join me over there, you're more than welcome. And that's going to be it for now. So we will see you next time. We are so close to hitting that 1,000 subs mark, and I want to say thank you to all of the subs that I've had before, and all of the new subs coming in, whether you're here for my wild and wacky crafting videos or my tarot. You are very appreciated, and you're very welcome here. And so I did say that if we hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to do another giveaway, and I am. I'm going to do 3 personal readings for 3 subscribers. How that's going to happen is, once we hit that 1,000 subs mark, I will post another video, which you will need to subscribe already and leave a comment on. From that, I will choose 3 random winners for the personal tarot reading. So if you'd like a chance to get a personal tarot reading from moi, subscribe, hit the like button, notification bell, all that good stuff, and you will have a chance to win. So do share with your friends so we can hit those subscriber goals faster. Okay, that's the only announcement I have for right now. So yeah, take care, and we'll see you next time.